Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome to the weekly home fragrance roundup. This is the video that I like to do every single Saturday where I talk about all the candles that I burned over the last weeks, the wax melts that I melted, the candles that I had put under my candle lamp, what went in the candle crock, updates on previous reviews. It's just a plethora of information, right? So there will be lots of links and information in the description box down below. So make sure you expand that description box there. I will put links to my Candle Crock 101 video, which will explain that to you if you're new here. My Candle Lamp 101 video. I'll put links to a great neutral candle crock option as well as my candle lamp that I love. It has a ton of really great features that I notice a lot of other candle lamps don't have. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think the features are worth it. I really do. So, yeah, always check that description box down below. If there's any discount codes for anything, I will link them down there. And let's get into it, guys. Okay, so what has been going in my candle crocks this week? Lots of things. So, I am a person who, once I start a candle, I don't like to say like this, you know, say I was kind of over this scent and I had like a bunch left. I would just go put this in my candle crock to be able to use it up so that I can get it out of my house and I can get out a new candle and start burning that. I am not someone who wants to store candles that I've already started burning, and a candle crock is a great way for me to get my money's worth out of the candles without having to actually burn them. So I still get the home fragrance portion of it. I don't get the ambiance because there's no flame, but I do get the fragrance, which is one of the most important parts probably when it comes to home fragrance, right? So right now in my candle crocks, in my laundry room, I have the last little bit of my Kringle Candle Essentials fragrance. If you missed that review, I uploaded that, I think it would have been earlier this week. It's a champ in the candle crock. It did quite well burning. The strength and throw was kind of on par with most of the 2 wick soy candles that I have tried from Kringle. So they range somewhere between, from like a strength in their throw of about 6 to 7, 7.5. I don't have too many Kringle candles that are like house fillers. I just don't think with the amount of, so this is what a Kringle 2 wick soy looks like. You know, with this surface area here, it definitely, there's only so much fragrance you can get out of that, right? Versus like so this is a Homeworx. This has a much bigger surface area. So, you know, you're going to get more fragrance out of something like this probably than you are out of this. So, but for the overall performance of the 2 wick soy formula, I don't mind burning a couple of them at a time to fill up the entirety of the downstairs because they easily do that between 2 of these Kringle candles. But yeah, very consistent. And that's what I really like about the Kringle candles these days is they just burn incredibly well. The soy is very clean. You don't really have to worry much about sooting. Occasionally you'll get a 2 wick soy that does get a little bit of soot. Those are rare. For me personally, I've had a couple, but that's not the norm for Kringle at all, which is great. That's a big thing for me. I don't want any, no matter what, if you burn candles, you are eventually going to accumulate some amount of soot in your home. You can mitigate it by making sure that you have really good ventilation. I open the windows even in the winter months to air my house out. I also keep a really close eye on my candles. So if something does start to like smoke, I immediately blow it out. And that's when something gets relegated to the candle crock or it goes underneath the lamp. And yeah, so anyway, Essentials, however, is this is a great scent, you guys, because it's a dupe for Capri Blue Volcano. It's done incredibly well, and it burns so much better than the Capri Blue Volcano. I think it's actually stronger than that as well. So it's doing amazingly well in my candle crock in the laundry room. In my bedroom, now here's a dud from Kringle, because I do still get them from time to time. There is no candle company that does anything perfectly, you guys. Not Nest, not Homeworx, not, for those of you that buy Goose Creek, not Yankee, definitely not Yankee. Root candles, DW Home, like they all have duds, right? Like it just happens, like, and it's fine. Well, you know, if it happens to you a lot, I can see why you'd be annoyed. But for me, you know, I have a dud here and there with Kringle, and my dud right now is, unfortunately, the scent Beautiful Day, which I also have in the melts here. So I reviewed Beautiful Day. Love the scent. Reminds me a little bit of, did I bring it out here this time? Where is it? I didn't bring it out here, did I? No, I didn't. Cucumber, no, I did. Here we go. Cucumber and Aloe from Scentsy. Jeez Louise Butterfingers. Kind of a similar vibe. Nice, clean, spa, zen fragrance. It didn't give me much strength or throw when it was burning, and I figured, okay, usually when I put things in the crock, you can smell them quite well, actually. I had it in my bedroom, you guys. I could not smell Beautiful Day in the crock at all. And that is, I think, one of the very first times that I have ever had a candle not perform well in the candle crock. Typically, even my most unscented candles, when they're burning, will have some amount of fragrance in the crock, but I couldn't smell anything. So yeah, I think I'm just going to turn that crock off, let that wax harden, and then take that out. I think that, unfortunately, Beautiful Day is just a dud for me. So won't be repurchasing that. It sucks because I love the scent. So I have it in the wax melt here. And I'll talk about these wax melts from Kringle here when we get to the wax melt portion at the end of the video. I purchased a few of these to be able to test them out because the first time I tried the wax melts, didn't have the best luck. So I wanted to give them another go. So I have an update for you guys. In my candle crock in my filming room, I put the last little bit, I have about this much left, of the Fruit and Flakes fragrance from Kringle again. Oh, you guys, I love Fruit and Flakes. It basically smells like cornflakes with a little bit of cinnamon and milk. And then if you'd like chopped up some bananas and tossed it, it just smells so good. It's a beautiful gourmand. It's slightly savory. It's just beautiful. I love it. And it performs like a champ when it's burning, and it performs like a champ in my candle crock in my filming room. So pleased with that fragrance. Will definitely purchase a backup for sure. That is so, so good. If you want to try anything from Kringle, I don't know if they're having any sales this weekend. If they are, you can see if you can combine my discount code with whatever sale they're having. Sometimes you can, and sometimes if the sale's really good, they don't let you double up on the coupons. But my coupon code, if you want to try it, is just MELANIEP, just the letter P. And you can enter that at checkout and see if that gets you an additional discount. It is an affiliate code, so don't use that if you're not comfortable with those. And that's the Crocs. Under my lamp, and I'm still only using one of my lamps. I bought two, but one of them is still in the box. I'm not quite sure where to put it yet. I need to find a location for it, but I will be busting it out. So I've been doing a couple things this week with my candle lamp. I ended up putting the iced dragon fruit tea from Bath & Body Works in there because she started getting sooty. And you can't see it as much now because the wax has completely melted, and some of the soot that had formed on the top from the wicks has now sunken to the bottom. After I filmed my review, I lit it the very next day and it started smoking for me. And it's just kind of par for the course. It seems like every once in a while I still get a candle that does quite well from Bath & Body Works. And then a lot of times I don't. So I don't buy a lot from them anymore. Still from time to time I do and I will, because I don't know, it's a company I just can't quit. It's like a bad relationship with Bath and Body Works that I just can't walk away from. But every once in a while, if I get a good one, you know, I'm pleased with that. But anyway, so this did really well underneath my lamp. I would actually still, despite having issues with it burning, I would still buy it again because it's such a great scent. Now, I will buy it specifically to put in my Crocs or underneath the lamp. So there's that. This, by the way, is mostly scentless at this point. I was warming it quite a bit this week. My candle lamp has a timer on it, so I was doing like 4-hour chunks of time, at least a couple times a day. So I really got the bulk of that out of there. Okay, let's talk about this. This is sprinkled birthday cake. So this started sooting for me before even the halfway point, and this is another example of those like soot and looks like wick fibers actually in here. A lot of them have sunk to the bottom now because this has melted to at least like this much of it has melted underneath the lamp. When you stop smelling that wax pool, you pour that wax out, and then you lower your light a little bit closer, and then it melts, you know, the rest of the wax down here. And then you get more fragrance out of it. I really like this scent burning. It's delicious. Under the lamp, it's gross. I don't know what happened. This is the very first time I've experienced this. I get that sour note in full force when I'm not burning this. This is not meant to be melted. No. At least not to my nose. It is so sad. It's like birthday cake that went spoiled somehow, like spoiled birthday cake, which I didn't really think could be a thing. It is with this scent. So yeah, kind of sucks because I do still have a lot of this left, and maybe I'll try it in the crock. Maybe it'll smell different in the crock. I don't know, but I mean, I can't return this at this point because I have melted it. So I just wouldn't feel right doing that. And I'm certainly not going to relight it because it was sooty AF, and I'm not doing that. So I think I'm just out however much I paid for this. So that's fine. Again, I don't know. It's a hobby. Sometimes you have some wins, sometimes you have some losses, and you got to move on. All right, speaking of moving on, I am now testing this. I don't know if this is going to do any better for me, but let's give it a whirl. Raspberries and whipped vanilla. Love this bland packaging. This speaks to my boringness that I just, you know, neutrals, boring. It has the tree stump wicks, but at least it's not dirty so far. So there's that. Love the smell of this. This has a nice creamy raspberry smell. I really enjoy the scent. This is another one where if it does dud out on me, I would probably consider, if this does well in the crock or underneath the lamp, I would totally consider repurchasing this just to be able to melt it. So there's that. You guys saw this. So I am still in the process of testing some of my, my Kringle Candle collab fragrances. If you missed it, on Tuesday, I uploaded my first sniffs impressions of the box that Kringle sent me. So these are the lab samples. There are 3 different scents so far that they have sent to me. There's a couple more coming, and then I am gonna give them feedback on how things are burning. If I want to change the fragrances, tweak them, just kind of nail down the fragrance portion of it. I think that's probably the most important part, making sure that the wicks are right. Right now, with one of these, I'm experiencing a little bit of darkening around the edge, and I don't like that. So these are the types of things that I'm making note of for Kringle, so that hopefully we can resolve stuff like this, because the last thing I want to do is have a sooty candle. That would be like my worst nightmare. Like, I finally have an opportunity to create a candle, and then I make something that has like my worst candle trait. That's like its predominant feature. So it's not a ton of darkening, but I'm definitely noticing it. So that's something that I make note of. So, but yeah, this one smells amazing though. This one, I just brought one in here. This is the Sweet Orange and Clove Bud. It's so good. This is really nice. I like this one a lot. So there's that. Burning a little bit of my Raspberry Mimosa. Here's an example of a candle that's okay. And what year was this? Well, they were $24.50. This was 2020 that this one came out. The Raspberry Mimosa. I love this one. This is a great scent. So the notes in here are raspberries, rosé, sorbet, and a splash of champagne. It's almost like a raspberry lemonade. This is remarkably pleasant and burning quite well. So this one I'll finish burning for sure. I have apricot nectar and wild berry. I love this. This is from Homeworx, obviously. This has not been released on the Homeworx website. I bought this one off of QVC. I would prefer to purchase it directly from Homeworx. I don't know if Homeworx is having any sales this weekend. I'll put the link to the Homeworx.Shop down below. They were doing a 20% off, and I think they were allowing the combination of the coupon codes with that. So I have a coupon code with them too. Again, it's an affiliate, so don't use that if you're not comfortable with it. But if there's a sale this weekend, you can try the coupon code information down below. I wish this would come to the Homeworx.Shop because I'd love to buy more of this. I love this scent. This is really delicious. I need to do an in-depth review of it. It's burning quite well. This is apricot nectar, fresh picked strawberries, wild blueberry, and whipped cream. This is really a creamy, beautiful scent. There's definitely a creaminess running through. It's like a vanilla whipped cream. It's delightful. I really, really love this one. It seems to be performing good. The wicks are a little funky in that they're the wicks that want to lean, but I do cut these, and typically I try to stand these up again after I blow the candle out. So I let the wax start to harden just a little bit, and then I take like a little toothpick and sort of move them back where they're like standing straight up and down, and then I trim the tops off. So yeah, I didn't used to have to do that with a lot of these Homeworx, but lately with these new wicks that Harry has been using, I've found that it's better for me if I do that. I don't have any issues that way. But clean burn and a decent strength and throw out of this. I just really love the fragrance, and this is one that I would definitely burn all spring and summer. So I'll get more of it. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to get more of it off of QVC. So yeah, don't love QVC. Burned a little bit more of my white sangria. You guys, this candle's a pain in the butt. It really is, but it's such a great scent. The wicks on this one are a nightmare. I'm just gonna warn you that right now. I deal with it because I love the fragrance so much, and I hope that he can get this wick situation with this one figured out. But it's also available in their 3-wick Homeworx candles. I think those are on sale for 14 bucks this weekend. It might be worth me picking up that in the 3-wick, but the 3-wick doesn't do as well in my house. They get lost. I need the Homeworx 4-wicks. Like that's really what does best in my house. So I don't know. I'll probably just keep buying the white sangria and dealing with the wicks. But yeah, anyway, there's that. Oh, and I burned a little bit more of this. I'm not kidding you. This is the silliest thing. I will literally light this for like an hour and then blow it out. This is my last beloved Pink Sands and Petals from 2017. This ribbed glass is just delightful, and the fragrance. This is such a beautiful tropical floral. It's heavenly. What are the notes here? Jasmine petals, orange blossom, soft white musk, banana flower. So good. It's perfection. Just try it. I am also burning some candles right now. What am I burning right now? Well, behind me, I have a Homeworx. This is Pink Lemon Shortbread. Nice. Love the fragrance. light. Right now, strength of like a 6. I usually get a little bit more out of my Homeworx. But this one's pretty light, but I love the scent. It's fine in here. It's not really traveling far. So it's more of like a room candle versus a like half my downstairs candle, if that makes sense. In my kitchen, I have Strawberry Mint Tart from Country Candle, which is from Kringle Candle. And in my, I have 3 candles going right now. Normally, that's like a big no-no for me. But I also have my Sicilian Orange going. The Sicilian Orange with the Strawberry Mint Tart. It's a beautiful combination. If you have those, you should try those together. So, so good. And this week I have been burning Country Candle Cotton Candy Clouds. I have burned a little bit of this. Here's the thing with country candles for me. I don't love paraffin wax. I don't have like a thing against it per se. I don't love the way that it burns, and I feel like it's a little bit more high maintenance, and also paraffin candles are even longer burning than soy candles, and I don't know, I'm not into like the super long burning candles anymore. I want to finish a candle and move on. So most of the candles that I purchased from Kringle for the new releases, my intention with those is to burn them for probably 10 to 15 hours to be able to review them as they burn and then put them in my candle crocks. I really like paraffin in my candle crocks. I find that it improves the strength of paraffin quite a bit, and yeah, I can just get through them faster that way. So, but this Cotton Candy Clouds is quite nice. I'm ready to do an in-depth review on this. You can see I'm about, I don't know, like, what would that be, like a quarter of a way through the candle? Yeah, about a quarter of a way, I would say. So I feel like I can review it. It's a nice cotton candy scent, but paraffin also does things like this, where the wax changes colors. I just don't think it's as pretty. I don't think it's as pretty. And that's a thing for me. Sorry, maybe it shouldn't be, but it is. Yeah. All right, let's talk wax, you guys. I'm gonna start with Scentsy. Okay, Cloudberry Dreams, actually finished that. Very fruity, but also perfumey at the same time. This is a very interesting, sweet, perfumey, fruity scent. I don't actually know that I would repurchase this, because when I was melting it this week, I would walk into the room and go, I don't know. You know, like when you have that kind of reaction, probably a sign that I should not purchase any more of it. Now, when I walk into the room and go, oh, what is this? Then it goes into my club usually. That's how I make those determinations. Watermelon Tangerine. Oh, I love watermelon tangerine, you guys. Yes, this is gonna be like a whole summer long thing for me. This is watermelon and tangerine. It's a citrus. It's delightful. Love it. Need to set that to the side because I gotta reorder more of that. Also, tangerine creamsicle. Oh, this is like an orange creamsicle, but tangerine. Even better. So good. That creamy part of the creamsicle part is heavenly with this one. It's really, really good. It's got a nice vanilla tangerine vibe. This is, yeah. Put that over here. I gotta order more of that. That's what I gotta do. Summer Holiday. I love Summer Holiday. So this is somewhat not a dupe for and not the same thing, but somewhat like the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom scent. I don't remember what Cheirosa number it is. They have a bunch. 78, 67, 52. I don't remember. I think it's the 52. Don't quote me. It's the Boom Boom scent, the Boom Boom cream. Do you guys love the Boom Boom cream? Oh, I love the Boom. I have loved the Boom Boom cream for years. In the holidays, when it comes out in the giant tubs of it, I always buy it. So good. But this has like the floral notes from the Boom Boom cream scent. It's missing that pistachio and that caramel. This is mostly floral, but it's really nice. I love this. Summer Holiday. Need more of that too. Is that everything? No. Ooh, we have pink sugarberry mint. Oh, you guys, I loved pink sugarberry mint when it first came out. This is like a pink raspberry cotton candy with a touch of mint. I don't love mint, but it's done really well in here. It's so good. I need more of this too. Did I do any banana berry? I did some banana berry this week. That's delicious. That was a bring back my bars, so you can't have that now. And then nope, squeeze a day was last week. Pink sugar, yep, okay, that's it, right? No peach nectar, nope. Well, you'll see these guys next week. This is my little melting bucket. So each week I go to my Scentsy backup stash and I fill this and I bring it downstairs. And then sometimes 3 times a week I change out my wax. And I have a ton of warmers, you guys. So many warmers. There's a lot. I did share a spring summer warmer tour several weeks ago. I'll try to remember to link that down below so that way you can see. And since then, more warmers have been added because Scentsy just released a new collection, and it is the Easter collection. I got it. I got the Easter collection. So I thought we could sniff through it real quick. Lemon drizzle cake. Oh, I already have this going in my kitchen. It does smell like a lemon cake. It's not super unique or fancy, but it smells good. I like it. It's not a lemon cleaner scent. It's like the same lemon that's in Squeeze the Day, I feel like. Yeah, these share a very similar lemon note. The cake one obviously has that creamy cake note. It's like if you took this and mixed it with a little bit of Happy Birthday. I feel like that's what this smells like. So, if you're in the market, this one's good. Blueberry Burst. Okay, this one here. This one is interesting. I don't love it, but I do really like it. Oh man, here I thought I was gonna be quick about this video. Nothing's ever quick with me. This has an artificial blueberry. So, do keep that in mind. It's not plasticky, it just smells like, it's not even candied blueberry. You really have to smell it. It's very interesting. And my favorite get out of town, I think I want to put this in my club, the raspberry lollipop. Oh, this is so good. This is good. This is like a raspberry. It's more of just like a straight up raspberry. I don't get a lot of the other notes in this one. I don't remember what they are either, but this is more just like straight up raspberry to me. It's like the same kind of raspberry that's in here and a very similar raspberry to what's in here. So good. Love it. That might go in my front. All right, let's talk these country candle melts here. Okay. Sunday Fun Day. This is a delicious scent. This is one of the fragrances that I will review for you guys. I already melted a couple of the strawberry mint tart upstairs in my bedroom. And then I bought 2. I figured I would really like it, so I automatically ordered 2 of this one. I also have Beautiful Day. I have Beautiful Day going in our guest bedroom upstairs. Nice. It's a beautiful scent. Like, this is the part that sucks. I love this scent, but I just could not smell it in the candle. And then in my downstairs bathroom, instead of my aloe water and cucumber, which is my usual this time of year, I picked up the Spiral Aloe. This one's interesting. It has like almost like a, is it smokiness? It's a very green, fresh herbal scent with a slight smokiness, which I don't know where that would be coming from, but it's nice. It's really nice in the bathroom. So here's my general consensus on these. Still only getting about a day out of them. So, with my Scentsy, some of these, like this, the aloe water and cucumber, easily I can go 4 days with 2 cubes. On average, I've been changing my wax about every 3 days with Scentsy. And by the 3rd day, definitely lighter, but still noticeable. With the Kringle, I get 1 day of like full on kind of decent beast mode, and then by the next day when I turn my warmers on, it's kind of dead. It's kind of a dead scent. So I think the country candle wax melts are good to buy if you're used to vendor wax and you change it out frequently anyway, but I'm still only getting about a day. So for me, I'm still gonna stick with Scentsy because nothing has lasted for me quite as long as the Scentsy does. But I do think it's nice, especially if you don't wanna buy like a full-on candle, to be able to get a wax melt, to be able to experience the fragrance first is gonna give you a really good idea of whether you're gonna like the candle or not, right? So anyway, you guys, I have talked long enough. Thank you so much for being here. Check out the description box down below for all the links. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a really lovely weekend. I'm gonna clean up my mess and I don't know, probably light some different candles because I've been burning these for a few hours. All right, you guys, have a great one, and I will see you tomorrow for some in-depth candle reviews. Take care. Toodaloo.